Hey guys, Chris here with Restocks. We are talking Target today, and man, this is a massive restock. Run to your Targets because it is juicy. Walmart's this week, incredibly dry. I was at both my Walmarts yesterday. They were not looking pretty. There was a couple new things, new Marvel, new Merlin, all that stuff I passed on. The one piece that did get restocked was all backdoored by the stalker, so I didn't buy a single damn thing at Walmart yesterday. But Target, on the other hand, your boy did make out like a bandit. I'm going to tell you what I purchased and what I think you should purchase if you can find certain things. So I have two images, both of the same stock, but different locations. Man, it is just a good week for Target. First things first, we do have some Donruss baseball on the show. Paul Skeens hunting. If you have no LCS near you that has anything Skeens in it, most of the Topps products with Skeens in it is going to be fairly expensive. So this right here is actually your cheapest rip and your only rip for Paul Skeens hunting at retail right now. We have composite hanger boxes. This is a huge pass for me. I will say, if you're looking for base CJ Strouds, I have had the best luck with composite hanger boxes. But, if you're not interested in any chrome or paper CJ stuff, just avoid the hangers and go right to the megas, which we'll talk about here shortly. So we have Topps Chrome Basketball, Megas, and Blasters. I'm going to completely change up from what the vibe has been recently. I'm not a fan anymore of Topps Chrome Basketball. I spent well over $1,000 on this shit, and I genuinely probably lost at least 80% on it. It's just not worth it, man. And even when trying to flip it, I have some at my local spot right now that I'm trying to sell for 100 a box on the Megas. My buddy's shop, he's got them for 95. And then the main LCS around here, they had them for 75, and they got scooped up immediately at 75. So I'm not gonna lie, if I price them at 75, they're gonna move. They're gonna move instantly, and I'm kind of thinking about doing that. But I just don't know. We only have so much space in what we rent out, and only so much shelf space. I don't want to fill it up with Topps Chrome Basketball if it's just sitting in stores near me as well. It's up to you. If you're a collector and you're looking for the rip, go for it. It's a collector's product. Singles are dirt cheap across the board for the product. The Wemby blues that come out of the megas, they're only $200 and they're still falling in price. They might be 150 now. And they're so tough to hit. It's just not worth it all around. If you are going to rip the product, do not rip blasters. I would recommend hangers number one and then megas. But I'm staying away from Topps Chrome Basketball. I left all of it today. I left all of it. There was tons of it. So much. It's similar to this stock. I left it all. We have one piece here. I said this very recently in a video. Make sure you guys are watching all the content because I drop these little gems sometimes. People are leaving these, and it is not the product to be leaving. The pack selection in these is phenomenal. It's profitable no matter what every single time. These are $2 cheaper than Walmart. Every single one you should be purchasing. These treasure boosters are absolute profit money-making machines. Buy them up. They are an easy flip or a great rip. It is value town all around. Grab these one piece treasure boosters. One thing we are not seeing in this picture is going to be the sleeved one piece, which we do have in this picture next to the treasure boosters. We actually have two one piece options here. We have the two legends and we have wings of the captain. Now both of those are about the same price, but anything retail when it comes to one piece is not seated like the booster boxes, so they are a buy. Anything retail one piece is a buy, especially if you're a collector. So let's move back into some of the stock here. Moving down, we have composite megas. There was an entire case of the stuff stocked at my Target today. I actually only bought a few of them, mainly because I had already, scheduled out an appointment with the local LCS to purchase a shitload of One Piece today. I'm getting it at $90 a box. Unfortunately, like I said, it is seated, 2 hits, sometimes 3 if there's like a SP or a leader card, but I already had plans to buy a shit ton of One Piece today at $90 a box, and at 90 a box, I'm all in, baby. I'm all in. And Megas at 50. Listen, man, this is rip of the year. This is retail product of the year. I was torn today. I hated seeing it because I knew I was already locked into a ton of One Piece. But these things are insane. About 50% of them will have autos. Now, your odds at hitting a rookie auto, which you're looking for two of the four rookies at this point, Levis and Young, are very, very down right now. AR and CJ are still all right. And there are Tom Brady autos. So you're really looking for three autos mainly. There's some other decent, vets in there too, but number cards 1 to 2 per box and 50% chance at an auto. I mean, paying potentially $100 for an auto in football products and a lot of guys being Hall of Famers, it's a no-brainer, guys. It's product of the year, retail product of the year. Buy it up. Don't sleep on it, man. Just do not sleep on it. We have the new Marvel. This is going to be Metal Avengers, Metal Universe Avengers. I was actually going to buy all of this today. I had plans to. However, the market has done not even close to what the Spider-Man did a few years ago. I think it was 2 to 3 years ago when the Metal Spider-Man came out. That stuff was 45 to 50 a box, and it was a super easy flip. You can make about $8 to $10 a box, even on eBay. This stuff is already like $33 a box on eBay. That's free shipping. Avoid it. Avoid it unless you're looking to rip. Unless you're looking to rip. So let's move back over to the other image. I wanted to point out a couple more things that I did see in this image that we didn't see here in this image. So we have the double pack boxes for One Piece right here. It's one of those things where my Target today, the entire display was empty. Somebody bought it all. They buy all the One Piece here. But they just don't know about the guy that I get it from for 90 a box. So, if they're chasing retail for the unseated, I completely get it. But at 90 a box, you can't really lose at that price. But you do have the double pack boxes there, which do come with an exclusive Don card and 2 packs per box. They should be $9.99 at Target. They're going to be like $11.99 at Walmart, unfortunately. You have the Topps Chrome hangers in this restock, so you got those there. You have the composite blasters here as well. And then you have these bad boys. This is one of the best buys on the shelf. I got like 3 this year. And they were all damaged boxes, but all 3 of them had hits. I mean, these things are loaded, and the fact they're still $17.99, MJ Holding, or not MJ, XL didn't raise the price is absolutely incredible. It's just a phenomenal, phenomenal product. And we do have the Marvel here once again, the composite megas, and I'm not really seeing anything else too worth purchasing on first glance here. Depending on how deep this is probably the normal 60 packs of One Piece here. I mean, if you walk into this Target, you're spending a lot. And if you are uncapped, if you have deep pockets and you aren't, price sensitive, you have all the One Piece, it's probably 300. You have the double pack boxes, it's another 200, so you have to 500. We'll call it 550. We could probably just round this up to 600, not including any taxes. If you're buying all the Marvel, we won't count that, but that's a decent amount. If you're buying all of the composite megas, that's 1,000 for the case. So we'll just say we're up to 1,600. I wouldn't recommend you buy all the blasters, so I won't account for that. If you buy all of these, let's call it 1,700. You buy all these hangers, after tax, we're talking $1,800 just in this Target alone, and that is why. Doing this thing, you really have to be financially prepared. And when you're combining it with, purchasing a lot of hobby of a lot of products, and if you are making this thing your full-time business like myself, it's just one of those things where you have to be very price sensitive. Sometimes you have to be careful because you can easily spend all your money stacking a few stores together. So yeah, man, this is the Target Restocks week. It's absolutely loaded, so make sure you guys are running out to Target. It's good. It's really good this week. Be selective. Focus One Piece if you're in that market. If you're not, focus composite megas. It is a layup. It is such a good rip. Might not be a profitable rip, but your chances are there. Your CJ Stroud auto chances are there. Your Brady autos chances are there. You hit a Tom Brady auto, you are so paid, especially if it's numbered. That's where we're at. Appreciate you. See you in the next restock.